Welcome back. All of the info is at the end of the video and some tips and secrets. Sagittarius, are you ready for your scope? Are you ready for your star sign, your psychic downloads, and all the rest of the juice? You're going to need to be. This is one of those months where, yes, we can be coming through the gate. I was just sent a video and I'm like, wow, it's already happening. Let's have a look at this energy of how it's going to be playing out for your zodiac. The road to least resistance for your benefits and hopefully so you can get the very best out of this month. Now, number one is we do have freebie star signs online to get you prepared for 2022. Month by month, we also have astrology and your twin flame path covered, both free and paid. The link is below. Your crystal you have coming through is turquoise. I am always in the right place at the right time and will be with the right people. Now, let's take a breath. You guys do have situations at the moment of expectations, wellness, fight and flight, inner child coming up, wanting to be everything for everyone, having tension from the pending eclipse to do with your wellness and your vibration. It is going to be powerful, okay? Your overall life of everything that's changing is going to be so very powerful because you're Jupiter and because we did have the South Node there for 2 years, 18 months. You guys felt stuck. You're not the type to get stuck, right? You're just not. We now have Jupiter in Pisces, which is to do with our psychology, our nervous system, the way we see things, our dreams, wanting to spring out. And this is landing in your fourth house of home and family and inner child and your hopes and dreams and aspirations and trying to be everything to everyone. And am I landing? Improved timing. And this did come through. I was having a chat to a fellow Sagittarian, and I had a chat to somebody this morning again, and their parent was a Sagittarius, and it did make sense. Now, green is the heart chakra, blue is the intuition. We're in a combination of both. You're looking at your intuition, your logic, your steps, your actions, your feelings, your belief systems with Pisces. And how do we make this dream come true? How do we move into the road to least resistance without it turning into poof, okay? Now, relating to your creative projects, your inner child, your ability to relax and have fun. You might have a lot of pressure on you. This can be coming up with your romance life, with your children, again, your inner child, needing to nurture yourself. And I do feel in the month of April, you're going to have to look after yourself. Now, can you get everything done? Yes, Bob the Builder, yes, we can. From an adult point of view, we can look at the steps that we need to take in order to take this ship forward. And I feel the key to it is working in a very methodical manner to get things done. Improved timing. Sometimes we feel, are we going to miss the boat? Are we going to get there? Is it always, is this the way it's always going to be? Increasing the occurrences of synchronistic opportunities. My life is in abundance. I can always receive opportunities in every day that I wake up. Repeat after me. And I have not been left behind. Be inspired by creative ideas. Develop understanding of various cultures and spiritual philosophies, which is what you're going through. So from a spiritual point of view, you could be getting a lot of advice. You could be really feeling you need to be everyone for everything to everyone, but it is affecting you in what you're trying to build. You're taking on a Jupiterian notion moving into this month, and it's almost like maybe we need to condense it so it's manageable. I feel whatever this is, you've taken on a very large challenge. You're a Jupiter. It's only natural that we go in, where angels fear to tread, and it's like, I can do this. I don't care if it, absolutely exhausts me. We're going to do this. You are taking on a challenge that most people would say, that's a bit much. You're going to be able to do it. You have a bold vision, but it may be that you need to slow down and make it practical and implement it gradually. But it is happening and you can see some breakthroughs this month. I do feel in the element of love at the moment. I'm still so shocked by, and I swear I'm going to do a video on this. I'll talk about it at the end. Bit of gossip. Take time to breathe out, okay? With love, be patient. With the energy of love, be patient. Why? Because linked to your 5th house, you have Mars. It can be passionate, it can be loving. We can want, you know, things to go really well. We can feel, again, we need to be everything to everyone. You're going to have hypersensitivity in this area in the first 8 days. It can also be really beautiful. This can be an opportunity where people from the past can come back and we can correct it. We can be very protective. Try to not go to extremities. I do see emotions are going to be running high when it does come to work, but it is because of the magnitude of what you're trying to create, what you're trying to do, and spreading yourself thin. I feel it's important to look after your health. I do feel Rome wasn't built in a day, but your Jupiter, you're trying to do it in a day. That may not work for you. It's like a lot of oomph, and then we can poof out. We need to slow down with the charge of our frequency so we can actually make that sustainable. I'm also seeing the energy is gaining momentum. It's like you're going to be more encouraged when you see outcomes, breakthroughs, light bulb moments, making a structured plan so that where that tension point is, if you directly work with that area and say, hey, I'm not having enough time for self. What do I need to do to make special time for myself? What can I do to find purpose for my life? I feel it's going to take the tension point off. I do feel within your love life, it could be that everything is going, right? Everything's happening, point blank zero. Everything's happening left, right, and center, and the anxiousness could be a projection towards these areas, even though they're the place that brings harmony for some of you. That could be the stress point that we're viewing. I do feel, again, home-related dynamics coming up. It could be having to deal with family-related dynamics, having to balance work, concerned about wellness. And again, I feel you need to understand you're going to be at the right place at the right time. You're going to have the people come into your life, and always it is destined. These energies that come into our life, what we need to understand is if we're feeling that something's going to be taken from us, we need to understand that it just means a fresh beginning. It doesn't mean our psyche is being tested to look at it from this perspective. I feel if we can calm down, we can gain balance to have a new beginning and to do things in a different way. Our bodies are showing us what we can and can't do. Our emotions and our psyche are telling our true feelings. If we can transparently and calmly and slowly communicate our truth of what our needs are, I feel a lot of negotiations. I feel you're going to get what you want. I do feel if there's conflict, you need to step back from the table. You need to look at how you can deal with it. I feel your intention is positive. Your intention is, I want to make this better. I don't want to make this worse. I want to make this situation better. What within my control and my power can. For some of you, it can be that you feel you need to step back. You could have concerns of abandonment, that this person is going to move away. So you're trying to give. Usually, the funny thing is when we give less, we get more. But I feel it could be that you have been giving a lot, and you need to slow down and you need to give to self. I feel you need to look at maybe what your beliefs are versus what that person wants. I'm going to pull a clarifier. They want to go deeper. Yeah, I feel you're very determined. You have a very high expectation of yourself in the month of April. This can be because of the placements, but what I'm seeing psychically is you're holding a vision. You do have a very high standard as to what you give to your work, what you give to your situations. You're very strict with yourself. It's coming through very Saturnian. I feel we need to try new and old things. Not just cast it out, but actually try new and old things. Not just one way. There's 2 ways to do this, and I feel there is a solution. I feel you're not going to lose what is truly for you. I feel if you can slow down, you can see that. But I do feel there's going to be a breakthrough. I also see that both parties here in the mix are actually going through a transformation. And it's by taking a pause you're going to find it. But I do feel even if you step back and there's conflict, there's a misunderstanding this month, I feel if you can step back, you're going to be able to deliver more into this connection. I also see that potentially if there has been time apart, for those of you that are single, I feel this is coming to a close and there is going to be a brand new beginning. Stay tuned for the end of the update, and I will see you through the week for updates, as well as come through and join our Beautiful hub online. It's free of charge as well as paid, and we have you covered spiritually as well as the webinars. I'll see you during the week. Yes, we do have our live every Fridays, and I will be updating for additional live sessions. If you do want the notifications and never want to miss a beat, please join a notification center on my website. That gives you 100% of the updates. We do have subscriptions open, so we do have the free and paid memberships. We have both clients covered for both the twin flame path and your star signs. The star signs go in depth into business, astrology, love, romance, singles, couples, and more, as well as your wellness reports, which has you covered week by week. We've got the webinars open this month. Yes, we are having an eclipse, so come through. Don't miss out and be prepared. And I do have you covered through the month for your twin flame updates. Love to hear your feedback as to how this video related to you. See you on the other side.